America's finest city. What a gorgeous afternoon for baseball we have in store from Petco Park. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball next on the show. James Paxton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Now batting, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars as they take the field here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Spangenberg has it on to first, and it's a broadcaster's dream at least to start the ball game tonight. 2 very quick outs now. Paxton's ready. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Smith into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Chad Bettis gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Chad Bettis is all about attitude. Not a very big guy, but he's not afraid to attack the strike zone. Good fastball, 93 to 95, with a little bit of sinking action on it. Has a curveball and a slider, an occasional changeup. One of the keys to know if he's on early, getting some outs early on in counts.
Striding in, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping in now, Dave Winfield. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Manny Machado.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer.
Now here it comes. Ball one.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0. To first. McMahon's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. Padres lead it 2-0. Here's Nolan Arenado, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Batting sixth, catcher, Chris Iannetta.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a breaking ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's running. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Story leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In now for Colorado, Ian Desmond, the head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. That's by him for strike 1. Desmond swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Next to the plate for the Padres, JT Realmuto. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Realmuto is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Ready now, Alex Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Corey Spangenberg.
So stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. Career numbers against Bettis. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Digging in now, Ozzie Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado waits on it, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Ryan McMahon, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. swing and a ground ball to third. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan McMahon is retired to start the third. Standing in now, Chad Bettis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Striding into the box, DJ LeMahieu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now to the plate, Tony Gwynn.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Parra racing back onto the party porch and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game. If this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
In now, Dave Winfield. And it's fouled away. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Parra going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. His second of the game as they pile on. It's now 6-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from 1 team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. In is Gerardo Parra. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Corey Spangenberg.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Line drive to center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, James.
So here now is the pitcher, James Paxton. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres lead it 6-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot to third. Machado is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in now, the catcher, Chris Iannetta. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And here's one that misses, so the count runs to 1-2 now on Iannetta. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Spangenberg over to his right, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ozzie Smith, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Line drive to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Here's the first pitch to him. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Dave Winfield. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fouled away. Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Digging in once again, Manny Machado. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Machado now on 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Oh, and he misses it. The relay throw. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting,
Kyle Freeland gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his
now
guys.
pitching for the Rockies, number 21, Kyle.
He's set and the pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box, JT Realmuto. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But they strike. Here's Ryan McMahon now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He throws him on the fastball there. David Dahl sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And he puts it on the ground to second. Spangenberg is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Chris Russin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Line drive to center field. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Corey Spangenberg, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's 3 for 9. Set to deliver the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, James Paxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a hard liner toward short. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they'll live with it as they hold. And back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. In is Gerardo Parra. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Left side, but well foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that drills him on the mound as it veers off toward short. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Oh, a double play ball to second. 4. Fielded by Spangenberg. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Striding in for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Winfield's there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Shortstop. Trevor Story.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Rockies digging in and looking for more. Ozzie Smith. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Ozzie Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
Now batting. Left fielder. Tony Gwynn.
Tony Gwynn will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting. Center fielder. Dave Winfield.
Digging in, Dave Winfield, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Manny Machado now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Desmond sprinting after it, and that ends the inning. One left for San Diego, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Quinn arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Ready once again, Ian Desmond. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Popped him up. Hosmer is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Paxton peers in. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Tony Walters will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Colorado. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Mike Dunn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
There to take it is Desmond, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, J.T. Realmuto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Desmond moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Blackman looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Stepping into the box, James Paxton. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the eighth quite yet.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith as he grounds one briskly to short. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Padres lead it 11-0. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the ninth. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. Spangenberg is under it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Gerardo Parra. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Charlie Blackman now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. San Diego put on a real offensive show.